Hey, how's it going? And today I just wanted to do a quick update on a tutorial I did on what I call the colon equals operator, or what I also refer to as the walrus operator. And the reason I'm doing this is the tutorial I did on it, I noticed I had some errors in the code, and I wanted to present it to you without any red squiggly lines in it. I just have a simple verse device in the scene. I'm just in a blank island template here. In the verse code, let's just walk through this. So I have a variable I set up outside of this, the main function here. It's a variable, it's called houseful, it's set as an integer to 200. And then what I have is kind of the main thing in here is this function that I've written that returns a logic value. So it's called isHouseFull parentheses colon logic equals, meaning that it's going to return a logic value. If house is full is greater than 100, then return is true. Else return is false. It's very simple. It doesn't require any input parameters. It can be called and then it spits out a logic value. This first line of code is calling it, isHouseFull, it's calling it. It doesn't require any parameters. And then when it returns the value, we're going to create this value, this new value, and we're basically assigning it as a logic type to this variable name house call 1. So this is house call 1 is a logic type, and we're assigning it either true or false based on what this returns. So then I have another line of code making the same function call, isHouseFull, no parameters required, but instead of putting in the logic type using the colon equals operator, I can skip that part and just assign it whatever it returns, whether it's true or false. The colon equals operator is able to infer the type, so the type doesn't need to be set. And you can also think of it as that it initializes and assigns all in one. So this is exactly the same as, I should say, this is exactly the same as that. So this infers the type. So there's no need to put the type. So these will return exactly the same. So here, if the house call is true, so I have that's a query operator, so it's going to query this value, and if it's true, then it's going to print a string. Otherwise, if it's false, it's going to say the house is not full. So anyway, I hope that's clear. So because it's not really clear from the verse documentation about this particular operator, what I call the colon equals or the walrus operator. I can't find anything in the verse documentation that talks about this specific operator. And you see it all the time, though. You see it all the time. So it can be called the inference operator, the colon equals operator, the walrus operator, and basically it means that you don't need to specify the type. It's able to infer from the call itself or from what's happening what the type is. So that's all there is to it. So if I just compile and say that I've already compiled this code, and I come into the verse code and I go start, you'll see the two print strings come out. So it's nothing that exciting to see, but I just want to show you that this works. So the house is full, repeating, the house is full. So anyway, I just wanted to share this with you because I've searched all over the verse documentation and I couldn't find it. And I just wanted to make sure that I was presenting you with code that had no issues with it. So anyway, take care, have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.